Welcome back to Crazy Dave's Kitchen, where today I'm going to show you how to make this wonderful red beans and rice recipe using authentic andouille sausage from Jacob's world famous sausage house just outside of Louisiana. And I also have red beans that are also from Louisiana, and I have this Louisiana hot sauce. So everything Louisiana here today on Crazy Dave's Kitchen. Okay, so we're going to get into making our New Orleans style red beans and rice with Jacob's world famous andouille sausage that I bought straight from Louisiana and had it shipped here to Crazy Dave's Kitchen. I also picked up these Camila, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but these are real red kidney beans, also used in Louisiana cooking. I have a friend of mine, Jamie from Louisiana, that I see at a hotel bar that I frequent, although I haven't seen him in a couple of months. He's there on Mondays and Tuesdays. I'm there on Wednesdays, but he's there about every month or so, maybe a couple of times. But anyway, this is sort of for Jamie. I kind of miss seeing Jamie, but I figure that we do some New Orleans cooking today. So, and in an Instant Pot too, red beans and rice in an Instant Pot. The rice will do on the stove top, but this recipe really falls together quite well. I have the saute button pressed on the Instant Pot. I have 3 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm going to add that into the pot, or the insert as they call it. And then as that heats up, we're going to cook this sausage until it's browned evenly on both sides, and then we're going to put that off on some paper towel. Okay, once that oil is shimmering, which it is, we're going to start to drop our sausage in here. You can hear it kind of sizzling a little bit. And this sausage is super smoky. I mean, you can, the minute you unwrap it from the package, if you don't have time or the energy to get real andouille sausage, you can use kielbasa in a pinch as well. So I just wanted it to be as authentic as possible. Okay, now that we're getting just about to the end of the sausage is cooking up here, this andouille sausage is really super smoky. Your whole place is going to smell delicious like smoked sausage. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to add 2 medium-sized yellow onions right into this rendered fat and oil mixture. We're also going to add a little seasoning to that, and that's going to be this Tony's. They call it Tony's. It's famous New Orleans seasoning, and we're going to add a teaspoon of that to these onions, along with a half teaspoon of kosher salt, and we're also going to add in a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. And we're just going to saute these onions until they start to soften a little bit and turn a little, maybe about 5 minutes we're going to saute these for. All right, our onions are pretty translucent. It's been about 5 minutes or so. I'm going to go ahead and add 7 cloves of minced garlic to this, and we're going to saute this for a couple of minutes until fragrant. We don't want to burn the garlic. We just want to let the flavors escape quickly. To this, I also have 1 medium bell pepper diced. We're going to add that in. We're also going to add 1 medium rib of celery. I have a little bit more than that, only because I like celery. So we're going to just add that into this mix as well. And this is going to simmer for about 4 minutes, 5 minutes, until the bell peppers are a little softer. All right, so our vegetables are now nice and soft. Now we can go ahead and we can add our red beans to this mixture, and we're just going to go ahead and dump in the whole 1-pound package of dry These are dry. We didn't soak them overnight. We didn't do anything. The Instant Pot is going to do all of that work for us, and it's going to work rather swiftly as well. So we're going to add the bag of dry beans. We're also going to pour in about 4 cups of water just to cover the beans. Just like so. And then we're also going to add our sausage back in a minute. But before we do that, I have 1 tablespoon of dried basil. And we're going to just put that into the palm of our hand. And then we're going to just kind of crush this between the palm of our hand and sprinkle it into our mixture here. Just like so. Making sure we get all of that wonderful dried basil in there. I also have a pinch of sage, dried sage leaves. I have a pinch of that. That's about a pinch, I believe. We're going to throw that in there. And then I also have 3 bay leaves are going to also go in here. So there they go, just like that. Maybe a little broken piece too. And now that that's all in there, we can kind of mix that up a little bit. And then we're also going to add our sausage back in to the pot. So here we go with our sausage, and we'll, oops, there we go. Hey, that works out pretty well. So let's just drop that back in, just like so. We're going to go ahead and put our pressure cooker lid on. Like so. That's how we do it. Making sure we're not venting, that we're sealed. And we're really just going to set this for 35 minutes. In 35 minutes, we're going to have the beans are going to be done. The spices are all going to be mixed up. It's going to be really delicious, and we're going to be putting it on the rice that we're going to make separately while this is cooking. So the 35 minutes is going to take the pressure cook. While that's happening, I'm going to make the rice, and then the finished product will be here and ready for dinner time. And that's what makes this recipe great, is that it's ready on a weeknight. You can have red beans and rice any day of the week. So we'll be done, and we'll see you in a little bit. Now that the pressure cooking is done, and it's been sitting for about 20 minutes, I just released the pressure, any remaining pressure left in here. I'm now going to open and take off the lid, just like so. And there is our delicious red beans and sausage part of red beans and rice. Now, there's just a few little finishing touches left, and one of them is green onions. So 1 bunch of scallions, green onions, chopped up rather nicely. Go ahead and throw those into the pot. And then also 1 big bunch of Italian parsley. Big bunch of Italian parsley. Chop that up, throw this into the pot. And then we're just going to mix this to get all those wonderful flavors. The parsley adds a nice bright flavor, bright color to the entire mixture. And we're just going to stir this in really quickly here. And here we are with our finished product. Here's our red beans and rice. I've got some rice here, I've got the sausage, the parsley, all the flavors together. Now, one thing about Louisiana cooking is it's not so much the hot and the spice, it's the building of flavors, well seasoned. That's the way that Louisiana likes to have their food. They like to have it well seasoned and flavorful. And I will say, this sausage is absolutely unbelievable. The smoky flavor and richness in the sausage is unbeatable. I made this a week ago, and I brought some to work, and the guys at work loved it. They thought it was absolutely delicious. And that's the one thing I will say. It's fast, it's easy, and quick. Click down below and subscribe to the channel. If you're already a subscriber, thank you very much. I appreciate it. In the last month, I've picked up 5 more subscribers, so keep on plugging me along. Click down below for a link to my website, Crazy.daveskitchen.com, and there you will find the complete recipe. Thanks again for tuning in to Crazy Dave's Kitchen, and we will see you next time. Click down below. Oh, Jesus, I'm laughing to myself. I was told I need to smile more. Is it working? I don't really smile. I'm trying to convey a message here. told I need to smile more. Click down below for... Hello, and welcome back to Crazy Dave's Kitchen. Hold on, let's do this differently. Welcome back to Crazy Dave's Kitchen, where today I'm going to show you how to make this delicious red beans and rice made with authentic Andouille sausage from Louisiana, from Jacob's crap. World famous Andouille sausage. World